Sagittarius. How are you guys? I know I'm a little late on the reading for you guys, but I just been really led to do it. It's crazy. I've been really pushed to do this reading for you guys. So I'm excited to see what comes out in the cards. As I'm beginning to just channel the energy, I want to tell you guys have to really move away from negative, toxic situations, especially within the span of 3 weeks. Okay, I feel like within the span of 3 weeks, there's just someone right there that you have to move away from. That's the message that's coming forward. Remembering your grandparents is a huge thing in your spiritual journey. Like, I'm getting the chills. Okay, remembering your grandparents is going to be a huge thing. Understanding the ones that have passed away are still with you, and a lot of you guys need to be actually using bay leaves to communicate with your spirit guides. For instance, on the bay leaf, you're going to write down that grandparent's name or that deceased loved one's name, and you're going to burn it. As the smoke rises, you kind of send a signal to that spirit, to that loved one of where you are, like what you're doing, not only where you are physically, but where you are spiritually. So Sagittarius, I want you to really take advantage of that spiritual tool. Okay. Looking at the time ahead, in this Sagittarius season, a lot of this is very, I'm not going to say very alarming, but it looks like you guys are at the negative end of the spectrum when it comes to energy. You guys are definitely at crossroads right now, and it seems like you went into your season with it being really shaky. I feel like things are happening right now because of deep family rooted relationships that have gone wrong, or deep partnerships, or relationships and stuff like that have gone wrong. You have to see it from the perspective like it's bad now, but it won't continuously be bad. Does that make sense? I really do feel like around the 4th week, things kind of brighten up, things kind of turn around for you guys. To me, this is kind of like a division of energy. And it looks like you guys can be easily discouraged because things didn't start out going good for you. Things didn't start out, moving forward for you the way that you wanted them to. And you really get stuck in this energy of kind of feeling low. Don't feel low. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I do feel like there's a major change happening right now in your world. Okay? I do feel like there's a major change happening right now in your world. To me, this kind of feels like the loss of either a physical death or the dying of a situation, a relationship, something that hurts you, something that really, really hindered you. I feel like that's what you guys are faced with. But it's not going to last long. I hate to see the energy like that right off the bat for you guys, because it's kind of like, going into our seasons, we want to be like pumped up. But Sagittarius, you guys were carrying conflict from the years previous, from time previous. You guys were carrying that conflict. And that's heavy. Let's look at your love. That's heavy. Let's look at your relationships. The Lover's card comes up in the 2nd week. I really do feel like this is good energy. These are good things in your relationship that can happen. To the person that's dealing with the person who's cheating or maybe stepping outside of a relationship, I want you to know that the person that you're dealing with, this doesn't say to me like, oh, they're cheating on you, they're stepping outside of the relationship. This says to me that you need to work on your own insecurities, because you may actually be reading it wrong. Okay, for the other half of you, I feel like love is in the midst. This is new partnership. This is a business with your partner. So making money together, being on the same accord when it comes to when it comes to building together. So you guys have a really, really good chemistry. I feel like if you're waiting on love, love is definitely in the cards. To me, this says December 13th, but I'm also seeing maybe someone is going to have relations with someone of an August birthday. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. Of an August birthday. I feel like you guys can be in a very dreamy state. And if you're single right now, continue to let because you're okay with being single. Maybe you've gotten out of a relationship that hurts you. Maybe you've gotten out of something that it wasn't working for you, but you have found your happiness when it comes to your relationship state, like when it comes to you as a person, as it relates to love. And seeing is that you guys have all of this external stuff going on. I feel like you have some sense of self-peace right here. I do. I feel like you have some sense of self-peace right here. Let's look at some quick energy for you guys. I feel like you guys can expect to have a friend. This is disappointment right here. This is from a friend or a lover, a relationship, a family. Again, those family energies coming back into play. I feel like you guys can expect to be disappointed there. Why? It's just there to challenge you for your growth. Okay, I'm seeing a woman. Maybe there's a woman that's going to be disappointing you. I'm seeing you guys as spirit guides. And anytime I do a reading like this, I always get confronted with a lot of different energies. So I have to make sure that I generalize it. So make sure that you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Anything good that you can expect in your finances? No. I'm just going to be honest with you. Nothing good, but nothing bad right now. This says that you're balanced. You're where you need to be. You've made some mistakes in the past. You've done some things in the past, but you're right where you need to be financially and where you're going to stay, unfortunately, for the next 6 weeks, I feel like. A lot of you are going to be able to depend on other people for financial support and things like that. So I feel like that's good. I do. I want to just say that, don't feel like something is missing out of your life for the sake of it not being there. I know that the energy that's represented here for the Sagittarius, you feel like you're on this constant flow, like you're just trying to find something and you can't quite grasp it. Don't feel like that. And if you do feel like that, understand that it's not going to last for a long time. There's a lot of changes happening here. There's a lot of things happening here. You're still in the growing periods and you're still not where you want to be. Just keep striving. Okay? Keep striving. That's going to be a major, major thing. Lots of things here. Lots of things here. But I think that with a little manifesting, I think if you manifest, if you use your gifts and your abilities, you can change your physical reality. To me, this screams that my physical reality can change if I put power into it. A lot of you guys needs to cleanse and not focus so much on your relationships at this point, but more so on your individuality as an individual. Okay, focus on that. Focus on fixing you. And I think things will work out. I love that energy. So again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sagittarius season, and I love you, and I'll see you in the new year.